This is our portable ozone generator. It's a nice small little unit with a lithium-ion battery in, which is 100 milligrams an hour of ozone. So this is typically about a third of the generation capacity as you would find in like a small little water store for their ozone for water treatment. So the purpose of this device is if you have something you need to sterilize. So for example, in a time like we had with the pandemic where you want to sterilize any groceries you're bringing into the house, you can take a container or a small room, set up this device, switch it on. Here you've got a timer for a time delay to, if say you don't want the ozone to start immediately, you want it to give you 10 seconds to get out of the room, or you want to set it to basically start immediately. And then here you can set the amount of minutes that the actual unit will run for. The unit can last about 80 minutes on a charge. It's rated for 60 minutes. In practice we found if you charge it overnight you get about 80 minutes on a charge. And out there you could set how many minutes do you want it to run for. Like in this case, let's set it to just run for a minute after a second's delay. Hold in the M button there, and there the actual ozone generator is running. And ozone, if you just take a whiff of it with your hand like that towards your face, then you can immediately smell ozone. It's got a little stand to put it down on the surface to allow it to have adequate airflow, and it charges via mini USB from a normal micro USB from a normal cell phone charger. It's a very nice portable little unit. Found it's incredibly useful, like for example if a car's been at a workshop or something and you want to just sterilize it before you actually start using it and you don't want to rub down every single surface with hand sanitizer. Ozone is an incredibly strong oxidizer, so I would almost say it needs to be treated with respect. If you are using an ozone generator, like now I'm not going to turn it on again after it's been running in here for a minute and we're in a fairly large open area. Ozone basically works like chlorine, except it's 1,000 times stronger. So although 100 milligrams sounds like a very small amount, it can be dangerous. If you want to use ozone to sterilize anything, you want to run it for a few minutes until you can smell that yes, there's ozone in the area, and then you want to close that area off and leave it for a while, and before you enter it, open a window or open a door where there's plenty of airflow until you can't detect any ozone smell on through your nose before you enter the area. As using ozone incorrectly or setting this thing up in a room where you are going to be actually working can be incredibly dangerous. So treat it with respect. It's an incredibly nice solution for killing viruses and bacteria, especially if you use it in very low concentrations. You can disinfect the air in quite a large area. Personally, the fact that this one has a battery and you can use it in a vehicle or use it in a box for your groceries or something like that, it's incredibly handy. But please be careful when using ozone and make sure you don't breathe in high levels of ozone.